In today's video, we're going to talk about where you can sell your silver when the time comes. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Patriot Stacker here. So like I said in the intro, we are going to talk about where you can sell your precious metals when the time comes. But you might be wondering, why on earth would I want to sell my precious metals? Well, a situation may arise where you have to sell your precious metals. Or, over the years, as you've been stacking for a long time and you get towards the end, not to be too grim, but, when the time comes, you might just want to liquidate your savings. That's why a lot of us stack is, as a safe haven and a good savings account where it's a hedge against inflation. But you also might have that other aspect where you have to sell your precious metals. I've been hearing a lot of unfortunate stories lately, especially in today's economy. Times are tough, money is tight, where a lot of people have told me personally that they had to sell off either a portion of their stack or their entire precious metal stack just to make ends meet. Whether it's some type of emergency or medical bill or helping a family member, or just trying to make ends meet, there's a lot of situations that could arise where you need to liquidate your stack and, get the cash to pay off that situation. So, that's another reason why we stack is for an emergency as a safe haven. It's a very liquid savings. So, if any of those situations arise, you might be wondering, where am I going to sell my silver? Well, let's talk about where the best places are to liquidate your precious metals stack. So, when it's time to liquidate your precious metals, there are a handful of good options of places to go or people to talk to when it comes to selling. So, the first being a local coin shop. I know not everybody has access to a local coin shop in their area, but if you do, I am a huge advocate of building a good relationship with the local coin shop. Or if you're lucky like me and you live in a popular area where there are multiple shops, it's good to build a relationship with as many shops as you possibly can, because then you have options. But building the relationship with the local coin shop, you've been giving them your business for a number of years, but when it comes time to sell, then it's their turn to take care of you. You've been giving them your business, building that relationship. They are a trustworthy and reputable dealer, and it's a great option and a great place when it comes time to liquidate your stack. So a local coin shop, especially one that you've built a good relationship with, is a great place to sell when it comes that time. Another great option is private sellers, people like myself. There are a handful of guys and gals here on YouTube or Instagram or other social media who are very reputable and trustworthy dealers, private dealers. We do live coin auctions, we do private sales, we do all different types of things. A lot of people buy collections all the time. So if you have built a little bit of a relationship with any of these YouTube or Instagram influencers, they are a great option of people to ask. It never hurts just to send them a message or an email and say, hey, I'm looking to liquidate a certain amount of precious metals, are you interested? And a great thing about selling to people like us, private dealers, are the fact that we typically pay much more than a local coin shop. A local coin shop is seeing such a heavy influx back and forth of silver and gold and other precious metals and different numismatic coins and things like that. So they're dealing constantly, and they have overhead as well, especially brick and mortar stores where they have that overhead where they have to pay the bills. So they can't really pay as much as somebody like an online private dealer where we really don't have much overhead. So I think that YouTube and Instagram and other social media influencers that you may be following for a while now, and you know who they are, you've learned their personality, and you realize that they are trustworthy and reputable dealers, even though we're just small timers, selling on Instagram or doing YouTube auctions. But a lot of us are always willing to help somebody out, and we're always looking to buy more inventory. So I think asking somebody on YouTube or Instagram that is a private dealer is a great option when it comes to liquidating your stack. So another option, if you're not in any rush to sell off your precious metals and you have a little bit of time, you can also sell it yourself, meaning you can list your precious metals on some type of resale website such as eBay. But I don't particularly suggest doing this unless you're already savvy with the resale world. If you already have an eBay store or an Etsy store or some kind of social media or resale website platform where you can go and sell your precious metals, I don't highly suggest doing that yourself, like I said, unless you're already in the world of resale. But I did want to mention that it is an option. There is one other option where you can go and sell your precious metals, and that is to the online bullion retailers, the big online companies such as JM Bullion, APMEX, SD Bullion, Hero Bullion, and a handful of others. You can actually go and sell your metals to those companies. They offer the services on their websites. I have personally never sold to a big bullion dealer. I actually don't know anybody that has done that either, but I know it is an option. But of course, you have to think about there will be shipping involved. You'll have to go and ship all of your precious metals, which could be a bit pricey. But I did want to mention that that is an option, and the services are out there. But I think that might be a last resort, or if you just can't find anywhere else to sell it, maybe you live in a part of the world where you just can't get to a local coin shop, or you don't want to have to deal with a private seller. Of course, private sellers, you're dealing with shipping as well as if you're not living locally. But I did want to mention that the big online bullion retailers do offer the services of purchasing precious metals. There is one option that I do not recommend, and that is selling to a pawn shop. Unless for some reason you have a really good relationship with that pawn shop and you know that they're going to give you a fair price, I do not recommend selling to pawn shops. Like a local coin shop, but on a bigger scale, they have an influx of different items going in and out the door, and they also have big overhead costs, and they're usually only looking to pay, the smallest amount possible. So unless you have some type of really good relationship or that pawn shop deals with a lot of coins, I do not recommend selling to a pawn shop. Like I said, they're going to give you the lowball prices out of any of these options in today's video. All right, everybody, so that's the video for today. We looked at a handful of good options of where you can go to liquidate your precious metals. We also looked at a couple options that may not be the best choice. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and got a little something out of it. Of course, when the time comes to sell your precious metals, you want to have that plan and know where to go and what to do. So I hope this video gave a little insight and a little information to everybody in the silver stacking community. So if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy videos and want to see more videos about silver stacking, precious metals, coin collecting, treasure hunting, and so much more. Ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. Comment down below, and as always, have a great day.